Welcome, Gemini. At Astrologically, we believe planets do not predict your future. They reveal your true potential, and as the secretive placement of Jupiter activates powerful cosmic corridors, you are being guided into a timeline where prosperity begins to unfold in ways that both excite your mind and nourish your soul. Because as an air sign ruled by Mercury, you thrive on movement, stimulation, and connection. And now the universe is offering you a new level of expansion. Not through chaos, but through clarity. Not through force, but through divine timing. And what once felt uncertain is beginning to feel divinely orchestrated, because Jupiter's hidden placement isn't about making noise. It's about quietly rearranging your entire energetic landscape behind the scenes, aligning the right people, the right moments, and the right opportunities so they appear not as accidents, but as signs of a greater plan unfolding in perfect order. And this alignment is preparing you to receive blessings in every sector of your life, beginning with your career where new doors are opening in areas you've only recently considered, exploring from communication-based roles to teaching, media, writing, and digital innovation. Your talents are being spotlighted not just by others, but by the universe itself. And the ideas that once felt too big or too scattered are now taking root, forming into clear strategies that bring long-term success. Because Jupiter's quiet positioning is anchoring your mental energy into grounded action, and you're no longer just dreaming. You're building, and financially, this energy is allowing you to step into a season of intelligent growth, where money is no longer a stressor but a tool, a mirror of your self-worth. And as you align with this frequency of abundance, you begin to see your income stabilize, your savings grow, and unexpected streams of prosperity appear through freelance opportunities, collaborations, partnerships, and even passive income, and you'll feel a deep inner shift. Where you once sought security through busyness, now you'll find peace through alignment, realizing that your value doesn't come from how much you do, but from how powerfully you stand in your truth. And in love, whether you're single or connected, this Jupiter transit is dissolving confusion and bringing emotional clarity, encouraging deeper conversations, emotional safety, and the kind of intimacy that supports your constant evolution. Because you, Gemini, need a love that grows with you, not one that limits your expansion, and now you're magnetizing exactly that. A relationship or connection that allows you to be both grounded and free, emotionally present and mentally stimulated, because Jupiter's gift to you is partnership with purpose, whether romantic, platonic, or professional. And these connections are arriving or deepening now, not to distract you but to elevate you. And your home and family life is also entering a phase of healing and prosperity, as old tensions dissolve and new levels of peace and understanding begin to emerge. And whether this means relocating, redesigning your space, or simply creating better boundaries, you're stepping into an environment that mirrors the calm clarity you're cultivating within. And with that comes better rest, more inspired creativity, and deeper presence in the now. And speaking of presence, your health is also being nurtured under this Jupiterian light where holistic healing takes center stage, and you begin to notice how your mental state, emotional patterns, and physical vitality are all interconnected. And you'll be drawn toward habits that don't just boost energy temporarily, but truly sustain your wellness. Whether that's breathwork, movement, clean eating, or time in nature, it's all syncing up now. Because your body is not just your vehicle, it's your vessel for joy, expression, and divine service. And spiritually, Gemini, this is where the real breakthrough lies, because Jupiter in this hidden zone is activating a part of you that has been silently awakening, your intuition, your inner guidance, your ability to know without knowing how you know. And this season invites you into deep trust, not in logic alone, but in alignment. Not in external signs, but in inner stillness, and you may begin receiving dreams, nudges, repeated messages from the universe that remind you. You are not lost, you are not late, and you are certainly not overlooked. Because behind the scenes, your guides, ancestors, and divine intelligence are preparing miracles, and your job isn't to figure them all out. It's to stay open, aligned, and willing to receive. And that's what makes this phase so beautiful for you. Gemini, you're finally learning that your power isn't in constant movement but in meaningful momentum. And as you slow down and listen to your inner voice, you'll begin to make faster progress in all areas of your life, not because you're hustling harder, but because you're moving with divine precision, and that brings us to your purpose. Because in this energy, you'll begin to feel a stronger sense of why, a knowing that your voice matters, your story matters, and your path is leading you to inspire others simply by being fully yourself. And that authenticity is what draws in more success, more love, and more alignment. And don't be surprised if people start seeking your guidance more often, asking for your ideas, your insight, or simply your presence because your energy is shifting. You're no longer just absorbing your environment, you're influencing it, elevating it, and that's not by accident. That's Jupiter working through you, helping you step into your full potential in quiet but undeniable ways. And through it all, you'll find your mind becoming clearer, your heart becoming softer, and your soul feeling more at peace than it has in years. And that is prosperity, Gemini. Not just money in the bank, but joy in the heart, purpose in your actions, and peace in your spirit. And this is your season to claim it, to own your magic without apology, to rise not through force, but through flow, and to understand that the secret blessing Jupiter brings isn't something you need to chase. It's something you already carry, and it's unfolding exactly as it should. So trust the process, ground your energy, speak your truth, and open your heart. Because everything you've been working toward is now within reach, not just because you deserve it, but because you're finally ready to receive it.